Hi everyone. In our last video we saw different output modes and one of them was the complete output mode. So in this video what we'll do is we'll try to see a Spark structured streaming example. So let's go through that. So on my screen you can see this is an example for the Spark streaming code for socket source and with complete output mode. So let's go through the lines one by one. So on line number 12 we are creating a Spark session. On line number 15 we are trying to create a data frame. We are trying to read the socket source, the format as socket, and using the read stream method. We are also providing some options like host and port. Then we are trying to print the schema of that particular data frame. We are doing spark session dot implicits dot underscore. We are trying to import this because if you don't do it, we cannot convert a data frame to data set. Although you may not require for this example, but I just wanted to demonstrate why it is important and what is the use of spark dot implicits dot underscore. So I will create another video where I will share more details for this particular thing. So generally on a high level, what it does, it provides the implicit encoders to convert a data frame to dataset of string or dataset of any kind of thing, like for example ds. If you click here as method, so df.as, if you see, so it takes an encoder and it gives you the data sort of u. Now we are trying to do the flat map operation. Let's say our lines, all of the words are separated by space, so we are doing a flat map operation. Then we are grouping by the value column and we are doing a count operation on that. So it is a typical example of word count program, but obviously with a streaming touch. Now come down a little bit. We are trying to create a streaming query with this word count data frame. What we are trying to do is we are trying to write to the console with the complete output mode. Dot start is the action that I discussed in the last section that will trigger this all of the flow. Query dot await termination means this query will run indefinitely until we use query dot stop or there is any exception. So since we are not using query dot stop, it will run indefinitely. So that is what we want from a streaming application. So now we will open a socket connection to localhost on port 8888. I have opened a terminal. You can also open command prompt in Windows. Type the command nc-lk and the port number. Let's open the Spark application. Try to run it. So as my screen you can see this is the schema, which is only one column is there, which is called value. If you are reading from a socket source, then there is only one column called value, and now this is count. So we did not provide anything, so here value and count came as blank. Now let's provide some values. Let's copy this and paste it to the terminal. Let's observe the Spark streaming application. So we have word count as dog is 3 and cat is 1. So if you go to our previous example, so here also at time t1 dog is 3 and cat is 1. Dog is 3, cat 1. Now let's provide another set of values. So this is at time t2. Let's go to the terminal. Now let's observe the Spark application. Now dog 3, cat 2, owl 1. So previously dog was 3, cat was 1. Now you see dog is 3, cat is 2 and owl is 1. Let's copy another set of values, and this is at time t3. Paste it. Now observe the application. So this time dog 4, cat 2, owl 2. So if we validate against our previous example which we discussed in the last video, so at time t2 we have dog 3, cat 2, owl 1. Dog 3, cat 2, owl 1. At time t3 we have dog 4, cat 2, owl 2. Dog 4, cat 2, owl 2. So which is validating our understanding what we discussed in the last video. So the complete output mode is taking the previous result and adding the new values on top of it, and then it is sending all of the values to the sink. So this time 2 records, this time 3 records, again 3 records. So it will take extra memory for that. This is the console output. We have used console for displaying our values here. So I hope the complete output mode and the socket streaming source is clear with you. If you have any doubt, please feel free to put those in comments. I will definitely help you. If you like the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Happy learning!